Cole. Contact forward to Hughes, and Danny Ogunleye is here, in here. Ogunleye drops that shoulder, swung into the back stick, Vivador. Cole. So, Cripps striding forward. King, oh, good feet from King. Rolled across.
And welcome to another match day here on Brentwood Town TV. This afternoon is FA Cup action at the arena as we take on Step 4 side Leighton Town. Both teams come into this one flying at the start of the season, and it promises to be a competitive cup clash right here in Essex. The Blues are in superb form, making a brilliant start to life back in the Isthmian Premier Division. 4 straight wins have lifted us to the top of the table after 5 games, and confidence is sky high following back-to-back bank holiday victories. Our visitors, Leighton Town, are also enjoying a strong start. 3 wins from 3 in the Southern League Division 1 Central has them sitting second in the table, and they'll arrive here full of belief. It's been a rapid rise for the Bedfordshire club under Paul Reed, who's built a well-drilled, ambitious side. And of course, the last time these two teams met was also in the FA Cup back in August 2021, where a certain Daniel Ogunleye scored the only goal to put Brentwood through. Will history repeat itself this afternoon? Let's hope so. We're set for an exciting tie as Brentwood look to continue this fine run and take another step on what we all hope will be a memorable FA Cup journey. So a bit of club news. We're back at home next Saturday in league action as we welcome Cashalton Athletic. The Blues are currently top of the Isthmian Premier and the division's leading scorers, so come down to the arena and cheer the league leaders on. Tickets are available now on Fanbase or on the turnstiles. Our women's team are at home this Wednesday, 3rd of September, against #United Women Reserves. Kickoffs at 7:45 p.m, entry is free, so get down here and show your support. And don't forget, our under-23s are in action here on Friday night against White and Zyme Reserves. Kickoffs at 7:45 as well, free entry too. The perfect way to spend your Friday evening. Now let's turn our attention back to today's game and take a look at the team Keith Rowland has named for this FA Cup tie. Keith Rowland makes 3 changes from Monday's win. Sam Park comes in for Charlie Edwards, who is unavailable this afternoon. Benes Vavada replaces Kaimani Thomas and makes his first start of the season. Charlie Hughes comes in up top for Jesse Olokolu. So the Blues shape up like this. Melvin Minter is in goal. It's a back 4 of Wyatt Reed, Matt Cripps, Rommel Aarons Royal and Max Hudson. It's a midfield 3 of Ade Cole, Sam Park and Louis Johnson. And finally a front 3 of Daniel Ogunleye, Benes Vavada and Charlie Hughes. A look at our visitors today. Daniel Hosey in goal, Luke Pyman's the captain at the back, alongside Ben Farrell, Charlie Patterson is in midfield and Sydney Ibby leads the line up front. Stay tuned for all the highlights and post-match reaction. And as always, come on you Blues.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Brentwood Arena as Brentwood Town take on Leighton Town in the greatest cup competition in the world. The competition where bakers and school teachers can dream of playing under the Wembley arch come May time. The 9-month roller coaster to Wembley in the FA Cup is back in town again. Leighton Town really going great guns in the league at the moment. 3 wins out of 3, sitting second position. Brentwood Town are currently top of the pile in their league also. It should be a really even game here. That shot just whistles past the post from Farouk. But not much meat behind the shot from the summer signing from Quorn AFC. Little Frenchman who came to these shores as an 11-year-old. Had a trial with Chelsea before moving on to Kings Langley. Johnson. Cole. Contact forward to Hughes, and Danny Ogunleye is here, in here. Danny Ogunleye just screws that past the post. Not the best connection from Danny Ogunleye. Did get a hat-trick at this stage last season. 5-0 away win at Enfield. De Silva. Sales. Back to De Silva. Right-footed, swung and headed away by Aarons Royal. That's out wide to IB. Side netting from the 6'6" Flying Dutchman. Cripps. Reed to Colt. Reed. Hogan Lee. Just drops that shoulder. Swung into the back stick. Vivador on the volley. Just past the post. Good football from Brentwood Town. Clearance upfield by Housier. It's just gone over the head of Cripps, and he's under pressure here from IB. Really imposing figure is IB. He's twisting and turning that penalty area. It's going to come across and cleared by Cripps. IB just drops that shoulder, uses his power and uses his pace post at cross, and it's in by Sales, and Leighton take the lead. Jack Sale will get all the credit, but that's really, really good centre forward play from Sydney IB. He never gave Matt Cripps and the Brentwood backline a minute there. Just drop that shoulder to go past Danny Ogunleye. So poked it across. That's a neat finish as well from Jack Sale. Leighton Town take the lead 1-0 up here at the Brentwood Arena. 22 minutes gone. Brentwood Town 0, Leighton Town 1. Hudson. Andreal headed it back up in the air. Oh, and Danny Ogunleye goes down. Has he got one in the face? And the referee points to the spot. I think it was Iku Yiminu with the high boot. And Danny Ogunleye just puts his head down and he gets one in the face from Iku Yiminu. And Brentwood Town have a chance to draw level. Will it be Danny Ogunleye to take? He has missed his last two. I think it's going to be Charlie Hughes looking for his third goal of the season. Staring down at the 6'6" Daniel Housier. Very imposing figure between the sticks. But Hughes sends him the wrong way and Brentwood Town are level. Calm as you like from Charlie Hughes. Sends Housier the wrong way. Really, really calm and well taken penalty from Charlie Hughes, and Brentwood Town are level. Brentwood Town 1, Leighton Town 1. Cole. Park. It's Johnson. Out to that right hand side to Wyan Reed. Reed pulls that across. Header comes in just over the crossbar. And Bennis Vivador. Short corner from Brentwood. It's gone to Louis Johnson on that left foot. Well wide from Magic Johnson. Great start to his Brentwood career as Louis Johnson. Ogunleye. Iku Yimino goes to ground. De Silva. Sale, that's a good ball. And IB's onside. Sydney IB. Just clipped over the crossbar. He's causing some real problems for Brentwood Town, is Sydney IB. Park. Johnson. Hughes. Got to Danny Ogunleye. Right hand flank. So give and go with Reed. To force back to Cole. To Cripps. Striding forward. Cripps saved by Housier. Good strike from Matt Cripps, that. Hudson. Just away by Housier. Johnson. Aaron's Royale. Swung in. Oh, you know, good one there. It was Charlie Hughes coming in.
He's on the stretch. I'll leave him alone.
Thomas. Cripps in that forward position. It's a nice ball to Wyan Reid. And Reid goes to ground. I think that's a good tackle, to be fair, from Iku Yaminu. It'd be harshly done by there if that were a penalty. I think he's got a left boot on it. I think that's a very good tackle from Tolu Iku Yaminu. That's not a penalty for me. That's a good tackle. Goal. Jesse Olakolu. That's a good ball in. Danny Hogan lay on the head and over the crossbar. Good ball in from Jesse Olakolu. Cripps. Hudson. To Thomas. Thomas, that's a dangerous ball in. Oh, I don't think Johnson could get on the end of it. Comes to Jesse Olakolu and saved by Hosier. Good ball from Kaimani Thomas. Brentwood Town's going to be careful and not play themselves into trouble. Farouk will come to Patterson. Saved by Minter. Corner Leighton Town. That's deep. Headed out from under the crossbar by Brentwood Town. Patterson. King. Oh, good feet from King. Rolled across. I've been a tap in and Leighton Town take the lead. Oh, but the flag's up. I'd like to see that again. Great footwork from Sam King. Pulled across and IB has just gone a little bit too early. That's a good call from the linesman. We remain at 1-1. No goal from Sydney IB. Hudson. Oh, Royale, it just went the wrong way. And out of play from a big centre half. Cripps. Cole. It's a missed kick from Iku Yaminu. So comes to Olakolu. And Olakolu goes to ground. And the referee points to the spot. The foul was by Jawara. He's just turned. Jesse Olakolu. And the referee points to the spot. Jawara went into the back of him. You can see the frustration there from Leighton. I think if that's any other part of the pitch, they don't call that. It's Kaimani Thomas against Daniel Hosier. Hosier, who spent some time in the USA playing for the Oklahoma Christian University. We'll be hoping for some divine intervention now. Kaimani Thomas against Daniel Hosier. Thomas, 2-1 Brentwood Town. Ice cold from Kaimani Thomas. And Brentwood Town have 1 foot in the next round. Sent Hosier the wrong way. Very calm penalty. Brentwood Town 2. Leighton Town 1. Last chance saloon now for Leighton Town. That swung in. Oh, and it just glanced off the head there from the captain, Luke Pyman. This has been a really, really spirited performance from Leighton Town. They've given Brentwood Town a really, really tough afternoon. IB. It's not over yet. Can they snatch a dramatic equaliser? First time ball in. Flicks onto the back stick and nobody there. Again, credit to Leighton Town. They are still knocking. And so just launching that one long. Flicked on by Danny Ogunley. Going to Jesse Olacola. Oh, slashed wide by the little magician. Hudson. Just hooked forward by Williams. It's going to come to King. King pulled that across. A dangerous ball across, and well done, Matt Cripps. Ibe was lurking. Back to Williams. Williams drops that shoulder, pulled across, and again it's cleared away this time. Andy Freeman. Hooked away by Thomas. And that's the final whistle. Brentwood Town going to the pot for the next round after a 2-1 victory over a very good and hard-working Leighton Town side. It's been a game that Brentwood Town have really had to be on the toes, but it's finished here at the Brentwood Arena. Brentwood Town 2, Leighton Town 1.
Keith, 2-1 win here at the Arena in the FA Cup, through to the next round. A really difficult game, but we got through it in the end.
Yeah, it wasn't our finest performance by a margin. I thought we had a chat with them at half time. We got back into the game, and then we were slow, but it's not easy. I kept saying we were slow, pedestrian with the ball, but at the same time, when a team puts 11 men behind the ball, it's difficult. They narrowed the game up, and fair play to them, they made it difficult, and then they're not going to turn up here and go for the win. It doesn't work like that, and so they had a game plan which really worked for them. Credit to them, but we, under power, we got the result done in the end.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned their game plan. It had a very physical forward in Sydney Ibby up front, caused our defence a lot of issues in that first 20 odd minutes, and in the final half an hour, 20 minutes or so as well. So obviously their game plan was to play it up to him, but I think overall we handled it well, but it was a little bit cagey, wasn't it, at the beginning?
I just felt the wind in the first half was really up. We were up against it because it was swirling. The keeper did have a good kick on him, and that caused us all sorts of problems. And then when we come out second half, the wind kind of died off for a little bit, and I'm thinking, okay, but it wouldn't have suited us anyway, the way we try and play. But like I said, getting back to it, the most important thing is being in the hat on Monday. I know it's a cliche and all that type of stuff, and I said to the players, listen, the FA Cup is a real learning curve for these young lads. This time last year we had played 2 games to get to Leighton here, and we had to go to a replay up at Leighton, and we were unfortunate at Leighton, but you can't be unfortunate in the FA Cup. It's as simple as that. If you're unlucky in the FA Cup, you're out. From my experience of being in it, I would love the club to have a good run in it. I think it's brilliant. It's a great tournament, a competition to be in. It's historic, but we need to do a little bit better than that. In a one-off game, that could have gone to a replay. We didn't. I don't think we certainly didn't want it. I know possibly they were looking at that. But it's not for us. I really didn't want to. I didn't want to replay. But like I said, I just believe it was difficult with a few people under power, not particularly playing that well. But you were going to get that. I've been praising them since the start of the season. They've had enough pats in the back. They have been excellent. So they're non-league lads. They're not going to be as consistent all the time. We've been very consistent and very good. So I get that. But the most important thing, and I'm going to finish. The most important thing is we're in the hat on Monday. I'll see who we get. But yes, delighted for that.
And just one final thing, Keith. Obviously, last season we had a pretty decent cup run, especially in the trophy. where it was almost had like a bit of an underdog feeling to it. This season being in the league above, playing a team in the league below, it's a different sort of pressure, isn't it, to going into that game rather than being a favourites.
Yeah, very much so, and you got to deal with that. You have to deal with it. Like I said, I just felt our choice of passing on the day was off. You know, we'd do something really good and then do something really poor. Where we've been consistent with the ball, and without it, we just had we had an off day, and you get that. But if you have an off day and win, that's important. That's very important for me, and we did just that.
And finally, touching upon Carshalton next weekend, we're at home, back to league action. We currently sit top scorers as well. Obviously, you must be happy with that, but there's no gimmies in this league. You've got to go and perform again next weekend.
No, listen, we've raised the bar, and I believe that people will probably sit up and take a bit of notice of it. I get that. But from my point of view, we've got Carshalton, and then we've got Canvey here on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, and all difficult games. But for us, it is literally a good learning curve for us as a club and as a team. We did say we didn't want to come into this league and not make up the numbers. We have to be brave. We still did get a few away games under our belt in a row type thing, you know. It's been here and away, you know. But from my point of view, we haven't seen the best of the league yet. We've played some good teams here. St Albans here. I thought Burgess were very good for vast amount of the game. And basically, I felt that what pleased me most about the bank holiday weekend, the Saturday and the Monday, was the fact that the two games were different. On the Saturday here, it's not what we did with the ball, it's what we did without it. And on the Monday, it was all about what we did with the ball and how we worked them individually. And we were fantastic. But getting back to it, the trophy run, the cup runs, I've all emphasised for a club like us, it's great, you know, because the next game you never know. And then, but then on top of that, it brings people into the club, you know, and it brings new people into the football club. Because if we get a good run in this tournament, you know, fingers crossed, it'll lift the whole place. I've been there before, and it's really good for the football club. So it's important that we do our best and try and do our best to stay in this tournament as far as we can go.
Addy, hard-fought victory today. What were your thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, it was. We just had to get it done, really. Obviously, if you watch the game, they sat behind the ball for the majority of the game. We had, I'm sure, about 85-90% possession. So it was just about, I guess, being patient and having that quality in the final third, which we lacked a bit today. But yeah, we got the job done. 2 penalties, and yeah, next round we move on.
Coming into the game, we knew that it wouldn't be an easy game considering our opposition were unbeaten in their league. So what was sort of the mentality? Did it change or was it the same?
I can't lie, with us, we just kind of no matter who we're playing or what we're doing, we just 11 players on the pitch, we just need to get the win and we get on with it. We're not one to kind of look at a team and whether they're down in the league or a lower level or whatever. We don't really underestimate teams. We kind of just make sure we do what we need to do to get the win.
Going in at half-time, it was 1-1, which has been sort of a consistent pattern in a lot of our league games. So what was the half-time messages?
Do you know what? Even before the game, we're always like, listen, let's get that first goal. Do you know what I mean? And just for whatever reason, that we started off well. Even against Cray, we started well, and it's just for whatever reason went 1-0 down. But yeah, at 1-1, we know that we've got levels to keep going, and we're quite a fit bunch, and I guess that shows in all our previous games that we can always, every 10-15 we've got another gear. So at half time it was just kind of, listen, let's make better decisions on the ball, a bit more quality, and then just see the game out and win the game.
And obviously we did see the game out and won. 2 of our penalties were scored, so we're now in the hat for the next round.
Yeah.
So what are your, how important is it for the club and also for yourself as players to progress in the FA Cup and play higher oppositions and play other teams?
Do you know what? It's fantastic for the club. Do you know what I mean? Obviously you get a bit of money for it, you get a bit of exposure the further down you go, and it's right now just like I said, it's game by game, really, isn't it? it. But yeah, it's a good opportunity for the club to get some exposure. But like we said, we're not thinking too much about it. Just back to the league now and just continue on with our good form.
And finally, we're at home next week against Carshalton for the league. So how important is it that we have the fans backing, which has been really good this season, and also being consistent, like you said?
The fans have been fantastic. Honestly, they've got us through it. As well as I said before, that obviously we're a fit bunch and we've got a good camaraderie in the change room. It's the fans. Do you know what I mean? They get us through it. They're behind us, even after in the bar. They're singing, chanting. It's just non-stop. So it's amazing. So all we can do is keep winning for them, and then hopefully they keep supporting us to push us on and just keep picking up results.
And there we have it. Full time here at the arena. It finishes Brentwood Town 2, Leighton Town 1. The visitors went ahead early in the first half through Jack Sale, but the Blues hit back with 2 penalties, one from Charlie Hughes in the first half and the other from substitute Kaimani Thomas in the second, to send Brentwood Town to the next round of the FA Cup. Fair play to Leighton Town. They made it very difficult in these blustery conditions, and they definitely made us work for it today. So best of luck to them for the rest of their campaign. Remember, we are at home again next weekend, back into league action as we host Carshalton Athletic at the arena. Remember, we're top of the table and the league's top goal scorers. So we need your support if you are to keep this run going. Tickets are available on Fanbase or at the turnstiles on the day. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you do not miss a moment of Brentwood Town action this season. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.